Welcome back, lovely listeners.
Welcome back, lovely listeners, to Lovely Dead People Month.
Lovely Dead People Month, people. Lovely Rust in Pictures.
And this week, sandworms. You hate them, right? I'm Derek.
I'm Bob.
I'm Jack.
And this is Bad Movies,
Worst People. Come for your podcast, Chuck.
Yes, we are here for the final week of Rest in Pictures Month, which is fitting because, okay, so we're here to talk about Catherine O'Hara, who did not die last year. She died this year. But
Great and lovely Catherine O'Hara.
She's great and lovely.
Incomparable.
And we are talking about a movie about dead people.
We are.
So it's perfect.
I wouldn't say it's perfect. We still have to do Beetlejuice Beetlejuice.
Yes, it is Beetlejuice Beetlejuice from 2024. Directed by, of course, Tim Burton.
Of course.
Written by recent welcome backs, Miles Millar and Alfred Goff, maybe? Who
Refresh me, please.
wrote The Mummy, Tomb of the Dragon Emperor.
Oh, yeah,
So
yeah,
we-
yeah. The third BFM.
Yeah.
For the second BJ.
And, yeah, the third BFMs did the second BJ.
Bowel fuck him in movements for blowjobs.
And so they're credited with the screenplay. The story is credited to a guy named Seth Graham Smith, who apparently was writing this script since 2012. I guess he needed some more time. And he wrote Dark Shadows. So he's worked with Tim Burton before.
Oh, ooh.
Yeah.
What's Dark Shadows? Is that the Johnny Depp
Johnny
Johnny
Depp.
movie?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, you can just hard pass that. It makes sense that it's a fractured script because it's at least 5 plot lines in this movie, and 2 of them are necessary.
Yeah, that's when we finished it. So this was my first time watching it. You guys have both seen it before.
Yeah, I watched it a few months ago when I really needed stupid shit.
You get that, though, if you want stupid shit. I told everybody that I was only going to see it if a girl made me do it, and, you know, I'm a dumb boy.
A girl, in
so
fact,
a girl
did
made
make
me
you do it.
And
then I
everyone
made you
knows. Everybody knows that I hate long sequels.
Yeah.
And I'm also not a big fan of the wet blanket that is Jenna Ortega. That being said, coming home from the bar last night and putting this on wasn't as painful as I remember it was going to be, because it does have the Tim Burton aspect. It does have colors. It does have that claymation kind of stuff. So there is something here. It's just not in the plot, and it's not in the acting outside of, Catherine O'Hara, obviously, but Winona Ryder's pretty good too. And you know what? Justin Theroux's good. He's just a fucking wiener of a character.
He's really close to his character in Running Point.
I don't know that.
It's a show she's been watching recently.
With Kate Hudson.
Oh, okay.
His family
I'd watch that sex tape.
runs the basketball team in LA or some shit. I don't know.
Okay.
She doesn't know. She just watched all seasons.
Well, she left out the sports part. She's married to you. She's like, I don't care what team he owns.
It's a fake team. It's like the Los Angeles Waves or something.
Yeah.
But
Yeah.
I mean, I agree with you, Jack. I told Whitney as soon as it ended, I was like, the biggest problem here is like, it wasn't as bad as I thought it was going to be. It wasn't good.
It's way too middle of the road.
But there's just, yeah, there's. It's like he wrote a bunch of different stories and was like, one of these would make a really good Beetlejuice sequel.
Mm-hmm.
And then at the end, Tim Burton was like, hey, you've got that script? And he's like, oh, fuck. I forgot to edit. Yes.
Do you have any tape? I can tape you up a script. Here's one of the biggest problems with this. Well, I'm going to give you 2 now. Not enough Beetlejuice in the sequel to Beetlejuice.
Correct.
You know, like you need to learn that I understand in the first one, he's that kind of like, I know it's not a scary movie, but they're doing that reveal kind of deal. You know, you give a little bit more. We know him now. Put him in the fucking movie from start to finish and make it about him. 2, you put Willem Dafoe in a movie and I didn't want to see him.
I know.
Like, how dare you? Now I resent you.
I very much enjoyed Willem Dafoe's performance,
Yeah.
but I didn't care about the character or the story.
It's so unnecessary, as well as Tim Burton's wife. I mean, you talk about a plot line that didn't need to exist.
It's not even there.
It's not.
And then, of course, you've got your like Beetlejuice heads out there, right? So as I was skimming through the trivia, I saw
Beetleheads,
a thing
the juicers.
where so when she's pulling her body back together, they like you very clearly see that she's not wearing a wedding ring, and that's probably a callback to the first movie because he takes a wedding ring off a severed finger to give it to Lydia.
Yeah, that's
And I was
cool.
like, okay, maybe it is. Maybe they thought about that,
Oh.
or maybe they just fucked up.
Yeah. Even if they thought about it, it's like, yeah, that's cool. We don't need their backstory.
Look, I'm not going to complain about Monica Bellucci being in a movie because she's
I'm
fun.
going to in
She's
this
fun to
one.
look at, but
I was annoyed.
there's literally no purpose for her here. She does have one of the best scenes, but it's not because of her. It's because of the guy that you guys mention on every episode, Danny DeVito.
Oh, yeah.
I just
I
love
know.
Danny
I was like,
DeVito,
wait, this is Danny DeVito.
Yes.
who, funny
So
enough,
do we have
was an alternate casting for Beetlejuice in the original movie.
Oh, snap.
Oh, wow, I come for your daughter, Chuck. Look at that. We shop at the same store. Sandworms, you hate them, right?
Yes, I do have a box office game.
No, box office.
Ka-ching.
This movie cost either somewhere between 100 and 150 million dollars.
125 million, we'll say.
Which, funny enough, real quick, the original movie cost $15 million. Adjusted for inflation to 2024, that's $39 million.
Oh.
So,
And it probably made fistfuls of cash.
So I'm going to. All right. So it made 125?
It costs.
I mean, it cost
yeah,
125?
we'll say 125.
I'm going to say Loney is 70. Heine, maybe 100.
Jack?
I think it was a success because I remember reading a bit about it and being upset. I don't remember everything. So I'm going to say domestic, it made 200 and worldwide 350.
Domestic was 294.1 million.
Fucking Christ.
Yep.
Worldwide
Yep.
was 452 million.
Yeah, I just remember it being a thing like people are rushing out to see Beetlejuice. It's breaking records this weekend. Go fuck yourself.
I don't.
I didn't see it. Like, as I said, this was my first time.
Yeah, I watched it at home.
When I went and saw it, it wasn't an empty theater, and it wasn't opening weekend either, so it had staying power. I think it's just so much nostalgia. This is now you have people who grew up with the original have kids who are growing up with Jenna Ortega because she'd already done Wednesday by this.
Yeah.
So she's a big name in that circle.
Wednesday was like right before this because Winona Ryder found out that the sequel was happening like right after Wednesday came out.
Okay.
Mm-hmm.
Or maybe it was Jenna Ortega found out. Somebody found out right after Wednesday came out. But I mean, you mentioned, and I agree with you, there's not enough Beetlejuice, but you mentioned that, there wasn't as much as the first movie or whatever. It's literally the exact same amount, which if it's a sequel,
Mistake.
you should do more.
You should.
Because he was only in 17 minutes of the original movie, and he's only in 17 minutes of this movie.
Well, yeah, but also the first 20, 30 minutes of the first movie is just about Alec Baldwin and Gina Davis.
Gina Davis, yeah.
That's not even 20 or 30 minutes. I would say, like, last time we watched it, which has been a few years ago, I remember thinking that part was longer because we watched it and I was like, wow, they died pretty fucking fast. But then you got the setup with them as ghosts and the new family moving in and all that. So
I mean, I feel like we don't even. I'm so sorry, Jack. Continue.
No, you're fine. I was just gonna say it's a shame because they didn't learn because anytime Al Keaton is on screen, I'm having a good enough time. He's just as good as he was in the 80s for this.
Well, my dad is amazing. Of course, he's
So
awesome.
yeah. So I mean, yeah, it's just a bummer that we didn't get more Beetlejuice in a movie called Beetlejuice.
we got 2 Beetlejuices. We should have two times as much.
I was
going to
say,
two times.
By the name alone, it means you're doing it twice as much.
Do you have anything on your little scribble thing about why Gina Davis and Alec Baldwin didn't come back? I mean, were they invited or didn't want to do it?
I have
The
my
script
hypotheses
was
about it.
Hypothesis?
that they
I have my hypothesis. I feel like I read somewhere Alec Baldwin was like, it wouldn't make sense for ghosts to be aging, so why would we be on it?
That makes sense.
And then
you could ghoul him up.
I kind of skimmed the trivia on this one, and I saw something about like somebody had considered doing de-aging stuff but didn't want to do it. Which thank you.
Yeah, no, that's good. I like what they did. They moved on.
Yeah.
They are in heaven or hell. We don't know what kind of people they are. Maybe he built that little model town to attract children and kill them.
No, but speaking of that, Jeffrey Jones is not in this movie.
Not even once.
Golf clap.
Oh, well.
I mean, he's kind of in this movie.
Dude.
Somebody took the shit-ass time to draw a portrait of him that I hope they took that portrait and handed it out as toilet paper to the cast.
I love how they
got dibs on the nose.
So, I mean, they showed, that was one of the first things we saw in the trailer was like, well, we're getting together because dad is dead. And I was like, well, that's good.
Yeah.
At least they're doing that. But the way they go through his death is so fucking funny.
That is
Because it's
funny.
like, I guess, according to the writers, being eaten by a shark is like Tim Burton's biggest fear. So that's why they do that.
Okay.
But it wasn't just like the way they're going through, when they're going through the story, it's like, okay, so he was on a plane and the plane crashed. Oh my God, he died in the plane crash? No, he survived. But it was in the ocean. Oh my God, he drowned? No, he found something to float on. Then a shark ate him.
Yeah. I wanted more, though. I wanted more.
But then we
'Cause
still
fuck
got him
this
running
guy.
around, kind of. I mean, it's not Jeffrey Jones, but
It's definitely not Jeffrey Jones. It's handled well enough. Like, I just wish they didn't have his face anywhere in this. The cartoon's fine, but they have the fucking tombstone to him. You know, like, write it off that he was a really bad guy so we don't have to honor him. Like, oh, yeah, your dad was a pederast.
well, I mean, that's
Art
the,
mimics life, right?
the whole thing is it's that's where he was going on the plane. He was going to Epstein
Island.
But
Oh, is that what
And
the
this
little
priest-
birds are?
And the priest was fucking running around trying to make sure that he wasn't on that list or that no one would spill the names. This priest is weird, dude.
Yeah, he is.
He's just all the time. He's like, I'm out there looking for lost little lambs. Priest shouldn't talk like that in 2024.
oh, guy from Pacific Rim.
I do
whose
like
name
this-
can't
Yeah.
recall
I
it.
do
have it
like this
down here.
actor.
Oh, the actor's great. It's just like the whole time he's like running around following people and children and always seems to be up to no good.
Right?
Wants you to smell his rag.
He
You know
solemnly
the
swears
type.
he's up to no good, so it's fine.
Bern Gorman is his name.
Ben Gorman. Ben Gorman. No, he's a great actor. I mean, no, great. I enjoy him.
I mean, I agree that they could have had less talking about Charles,
Yeah.
but it does still follow with the first movie that Delia was just so in love with him. And so he's dead, but she spends the whole time just talking about, oh, my beloved Charles, you know.
Yeah, that's fair.
It tracks with that, and it gives her some really funny stuff, including her death in this movie, which we'll talk about. But
oh, yeah.
the movie starts with that banger original score from Danny Elfman from
Yeah.
the original movie.
Uh-huh.
And so immediately I was just like, I feel happy. And then I was like, no, you're not going to get me. I'm going to wait and see.
No, you're not going to gotch me.
And we meet Lydia Deetz, played by
I've already
Winona
met
Ryder.
her.
We meet her
I
again.
saw her in the first one.
She
looks great.
We meet Will's mom from Stranger Things, playing Lydia Deetz.
For the younger crowd.
I don't think we have a younger crowd guy.
I did read a thing that apparently
Am I the younger crowd?
I think so.
apparently one of her caveats to the guys from Stranger Things was like, I'll be on the show no matter how long you keep going, but if Beetlejuice 2 gets greenlit, you have to give me a break to go work on it.
Fuck yeah.
And it was
So
also
this movie is also to blame for why we had such a gap in between Stranger Things. Now I hate it more.
but also Michael Keaton was saying that like, this was like one of the only sequels he would be interested in working on. So it's a very
you
much a
want to
thing.
do Mr. Mom too?
I want
Mr.
to.
Ma'am.
We need another multiplicity.
Oh my God. Multiplicity squared.
I need to know what those boys are up to.
They all had babies. They each got they found triplets. And they each got one pregnant.
No, only one of them had a baby, and then they cloned the babies. So you have the kind of gay baby, the stupid baby.
Oh man, you get really dark where it's like we lost our baby. Oh, we lost our baby too. We didn't lose our baby. Colin, what's his name? Harlan Eustace or whatever. Whatever the scientist name, Eustace something.
the guy who Xeroxes people.
Yeah.
Yeah. Get the Xerox boy, get the copy boy over there, and you copy those babies. And yeah, Derek's got a great point. I got the tough guy, baby. You know, I can rattle harder than anybody else. Well, see, when I rattle, I'm very sensitive to the sound, so I rattle hard. I like rattle, Steve.
I like pizza.
It's writing itself, man. I'm in. This is the second sequel that Tim Burton did with Michael Keaton.
What was the first?
Batman Returns.
Oh,
yeah.
shite.
I was like, what are you talking about? I forget those are different movies.
Yeah.
Because if you watch Batman, you watch Batman Returns.
Yeah.
And also
one right after the
Danny
other.
DeVito doing Tim Burton.
Yeah. Well, they love each other. I mean, he was.
Because I was trying to think, I was like, is this our first Danny DeVito? No.
It's our first one that's not Patreon.
That's true. Oh, you plebs are listening to us talk about Danny DeVito now. Join us on the Patreon side.
Well, speaking of joining us, Lydia Deetz has a TV show. Join us. Come in if you dare.
At the ghost
to the
house.
Ghost House.
God, this guy's so good at segues.
Which apparently was the name that the studio tried to give Beetlejuice because they didn't want to call it Beetlejuice. So
It was going to be Ghost House.
Ghost House.
Ghost House. Doesn't have the ring.
No. Beetlejuice.
This reminds me of like who is it? Edwards? John Edwards? I'm getting a name, a V, Vivian. Anybody got an aunt named Vivian or a sister or a mother named Vivian? My dog's name was Vivian. We're going to go with that. Do you remember Crossing Over? That's what it was.
Yeah,
Oh,
crossing
yeah.
over with John Edwards.
Oh, God. Those guys are fucking awful. And they got busted, too. Someone found the frequency they were using because they had plants in the fucking crowd before it started filming. So people would get information and feed it to them.
Oh, yeah. Because people are waiting out in the lobby talking about like, oh, I hope I hear from my Uncle John.
Oh, yeah.
Who you here to touch base with?
Exactly.
My dog, Vivian.
So, yeah, but this is not just a ghost talking to show. It's also a ghost hunters type show. So she goes to this family's little farmhouse. She's doing the grainy night footage ghost hunter thing. This spot is warm, all that stuff, or cold.
If anyone's in there, we're not here to hurt you.
Sorry, I thought warm because of the South Park thing where the guy's like, oh, it's getting warm because they're pissing their pants. And they're like this. I can feel the ghost is running down my leg right now.
I'd pay to see her do that.
Dude, I did really like, though, in the ghost hunter thing when she's in the kitchen and the kitchen's all torn apart. And then she looks up and the chihuahua is sitting on the fan. Very
the
funny.
dog's on the ceiling fan.
Because the
Get
fan
behind a dog on a ceiling
the
fan.
fan is moving and the dog is on it, and that's funny.
Yeah. It's a goodest boy.
Thanks for explaining it. But see, you're not getting it. The dog is on a fan. The fan is moving. That is comedy.
It'd be kind of funny if the dog was on the fan and it wasn't moving. It's much funnier.
Yeah, I guess that
it
would be
was
kind of
moving.
funny. Huh. This man knows comedy.
But yeah, she's on the stage doing her thing. She starts having visions of Beetlejuice. She goes to take a break in the bathroom. There's a ghost in there. So we're like, okay, so she's walking around seeing ghosts. She's not a fake.
Yeah.
Even though her daughter thinks she is.
Yeah.
She's taking some pills.
And she's fucking her producer, Rory, played by Justin Theroux. I do love that she's like trying to take these pills, to calm herself down. And he's like, no pills. And he throws them away. And she's like, come on. He's like, okay, just once. And then he takes one.
This
This
is
is
the
the last
last time that I'm digging pills out of the trash or the toilet or the
Or the
sink.
But he takes them too, which is very funny.
All right, that's fine. We'll take one teeny tiny little Xanax.
So it gets a half a star for that.
Delia is blowing up her phone. So we cut to Delia Deetz, played by Catherine O'Hara. Her current art exhibition is the Human Canvas, where she pays people to come and paint her. Sign me up.
Yeah, please and thank you.
When Lydia comes to visit her, it's like, your father left me. He's divorcing you? Divorce? No, God, no. He died.
Don't be silly. He got chomped by a shark after almost drowning after having a plane crash.
What does she say? What a horrible thought. He's dead. Again,
She'd rather him be dead than divorced.
yeah. Like Catherine O'Hara is still so great in this.
Oh, she's fantastic. She makes being a narcissistic, selfish person funny.
Oh, absolutely. Because she's not a good person in the sense of the character.
Correct. It's all about her and her
But we are
art
on her side.
and how much this man loves her and she loves this man.
Well, then in the long run, even his death is about her because she's like, I'm going to turn it into a multimedia art exhibition and this and that. And
I mean, you know why she loved him.
money.
He was rich. He was rich, man. He fucking funded all of her art, bought that dope ass house, had it all reconstructed to be all Tim Burton-y.
Well, she hated the house.
Well, it was so Midwestern.
He wanted to watch finger quote birds.
This is when she talks about how he died, and this is all done with like a stop motion thing, which is really cool. I think I had read that they said they were going to have him like he had killed himself or something, but then the writers thought this up because they were like, that's a little morbid even for Beetlejuice, and also now we can use stop motion, which is fun because that's a Tim Burton thing. So, dude, I love this graffiti artist she had that was gonna paint her up, and he's like gets all pissy because she has to cancel the thing, and he's just like, "Oh mon dieu," and he like storms out and just walks directly into this storm drain or this manhole and dies.
Yep.
It's a good transition of like he's storming out, and I'm like, why are we following this guy? But then he falls in the manhole, dies, wakes up in the afterlife, and then now we're here. So it's a good little like natural way to get there.
It is, and that's where we see the topless Jeffries.
And we also see Danny DeVito playing the ghost janitor because he sees him. He's like, where am I? And it's just like, take a number.
He's actually kind of very much playing Frank from Always Sunny. He's drinking antifreeze or something.
Drano.
Yeah, he's
Drano,
whatever his
Drano.
cleaning chemicals are. Yeah.
I mean, you talk about how good that transition is, and it is that. It's because Tim Burton is talented. This movie didn't annoy me as much as I thought it would, but it is just the gobbledygook that is the hodgepodge script.
And it's, I mean,
because there's even a couple laughs in here. The dog on the fan was moving. So I mean,
and I have not been a fan of Tim Burton for.
Are you a moving fan or a still fan? Either way, it's kind of funny.
I've not been a fan of Tim Burton for a long time.
Right.
I think the last thing he made that I genuinely enjoyed was not Real Big Fish. That's a band. Big Fish.
Big Fish,
which was like
with,
2003.
I don't think I saw
Albert
that, guys.
Finney, Billy Crudup. I want to say it's
Ewan
got
McGregor.
Ewan McGregor.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Obi-Wan's running.
Oh, it's
around
worth
there.
a watch, Whitney. But you're gonna at least well up. I think you'll cry a little.
You're gonna cry. When
He
that
knows
movie
you.
came out, I was obsessed with it. I have it on DVD. I never upgraded from there, I don't think. But like when I had it on DVD, I watched it all the time. I don't know why. I was just obsessed with that movie.
Think about, Whitney, it's like the opposite of a dog on a moving fan. Think of that, and then turn the fan up faster. Dog is gone. Now you're crying.
Oh no, I can't handle that. No.
So we follow our zombie janitor drinking chemicals, and he
looks great.
what does he do? He does something to like electrocute. He causes electricity to go to this stack of boxes.
Yeah, I don't remember what he did.
And the electricity goes through all the boxes, and it resurrects all the pieces of Dolores.
Oh, I thought it was Sally.
It is Sally.
I mean, it is Sally.
No, if you know my arm, I have a picture of Sally.
If you know my arm. No, but I'm pretty close with the leg.
And Derek's like, it's literally being stitched up like Sally's being stitched up. And I looked, I'm like, yeah.
But that's always been not always, but a criticism of Tim Burton is he is very recycle. It's not a one trick pony, but it's a few really good tricks.
Yeah.
And I don't mind that they're stealing it. It's just that she shouldn't be here.
Yeah, he's got to have his little gothy thing going on. So he's got Dolores, played by his wife, apparently, which I didn't know till you told me that, Monica Bellucci.
Yeah. Are they actually married? Because I knew they were together.
Oh, I don't
know
know.
if they're
You said something about it.
Either dating or husband and wife at this point. Well,
Enough
I didn't
to
see
where
a ring on that severed finger.
Enough for where she had to be in the movie.
Yeah, I mean, at least it's her and not
Helena?
Yeah, Helena Bonham Carter.
I don't know. Might have preferred Helena.
Yeah,
She wouldn't have had enough to do anyway. All this chick does is walk around and go.
And she doesn't
That's
even
it.
do that very well.
she just looks sexy and sucks souls, sucks dudes.
I was
off.
gonna say the direction was when you're sucking the souls, I want you to look real sexy because she's doing like this.
Like about to
Ooh,
kiss.
your soul is mine. I'm gonna suck it up. That's my soul now. I'm gonna put it with the rest of my souls. I got a bucket back here full of souls.
Oh, is it next to the spit bucket?
It's right next to the bucket of spit. You heard about the bucket of spit in the afterlife?
I remember.
It's famous down here. I'll tell you. Bucket of souls, bucket of spit. That's all you're going to get from me. It's just buckets of fluids from people. I wonder what kind of fluid a soul's made out of anyway. I mean, just it seems like some sort of green gas, but, if you trap it up and let it cool down, gas is actually going to turn into a liquid at some form. You can heat it up and make condensation, and it's just that's how you get a bucket of spit out of a bucket of souls.
Love that for you.
Chop it up and sniff it like cocaine.
So then we cut away and we meet Astrid, played by Jenna Ortega.
Which Lydia would have a daughter named Astrid.
She goes to the Delia Art Center schools, or the Deetz Art Center or something like that school. And she's getting bullied and she hates school and all this stuff. And Rory, Delia, and Lydia show up to take her
mom's
back.
A weirdo.
Oh, yeah. She keeps ignoring all of Lydia's phone calls.
Yeah. They show up to take her back to Winter River for the funeral.
And this is where Catherine O'Hara does something awesome. She's like, you know what? She's obviously ignoring you, so stay in the fucking car. And she gets out and makes a ginormous scene yelling at Astrid's window.
Yeah. Your grandfather is dead. Her daddy is dead.
You cannot ignore her anymore.
And this
Flashes of Schitt's Creek.
Yeah, I got a lot of Schitt's Creek out of this
Yeah.
one, which is kind of just a character Catherine O'Hara played a lot, but did well.
Yeah, well,
Yeah.
Moira was iconic.
But I mean, not just played that character a lot, but she does that type of character in a lot of different roles. But it's because she's good at it.
Yeah.
But this is when she starts talking about, like, she doesn't want to have a funeral. She wants to have a grief collective. It's a semi-multimedia visualization of loss.
Okay.
And I was like, all right, whatever you say, dude. Like, while Astrid is trying to talk to her, Lydia's like paying attention to the vision of Beetlejuice. And she's like, see, this is the problem, Mom. You'd rather spend more time with ghosts than your own daughter. But also,
Well,
I don't
yeah.
think you see ghosts.
You
Right.
really suck.
Yeah, you are kind of a little bitch, so.
I mean, she acts like there's a there is. Okay, I was gonna say she acts like there's a handbook to being dead. There is, but it's for dead people. Because she's like, well, if you can see ghosts, how come you can't see Dad? Like, I don't know how any of this works. I just see things that are there, and sometimes they aren't there. I don't know.
It doesn't come with a handbook. Seeing dead people does not come with a handbook.
Being dead apparently has a whole book about it.
Yes.
So then we finally get to Beetlejuice, Michael Keaton.
Welcome back.
And at first, I wasn't sure what he was doing here because it's like he's running an afterlife call center, but he's still doing his bioexorcism thing. But it's also like, as we learn throughout the movie, totally like an underground, like illegal, like
It's a scam.
slave service thing, because he's got these shrunken head people who don't want to be there, but they're all like entrapped in there and they can't get out.
Oh, don't forget Bob.
Oh, you got Bob.
I got Bob.
Yeah, Bob is the main one.
Yeah, because I guess that's what it is. I thought it was kind of sanctioned, but it is an illegal thing.
Yeah, they don't really make it clear early on, but later on, you know, there's like no door and all this stuff, and then when he leaves and he's like, Bob, watch all these motherfuckers. And
Yeah.
then like Bob just stands there and they all go running out into the real world.
Oh, that's when
But
the
he
bomb.
is getting
Yeah, when the hole gets blown in the
Yeah.
wall. Yeah, because the door is
he
like
is getting
sealed.
phone calls and he's running specials like, all right, here's the thing. I'll possess that guy, make him shit himself to death, and then I'll have your wife die of dysentery. How does that sound?
What does he get for it? Like, what's his payment?
Fun.
Fun, and also probably some sort of carnal
Collection.
thing. Like, I don't know, maybe he's collecting souls.
Like Freddy Krueger, he's gonna keep him in his chest,
Yeah.
or like Shang Tsung.
He spills his guts. I mean, there's a lot of shit in there.
And then we're introduced to Wolf Jackson, played by Willem Dafoe, who is a detective. He was an actor in real life, and he played this detective character, Frank Hardballer.
Yeah, it's very Death Wish to me.
Yeah.
You know?
Oh yeah, and like he did his own stunts, and well, he didn't know it was a live grenade.
Dude, he's missing 35% of the skull, maybe a little bit more in hair. He
What
looks
did you
good.
think of this plate on his head?
I mean, it looked Tim Burton-y. It didn't look real,
Yeah.
but it looked, you know.
Okay.
It
whatever.
looked like it belonged in this underworld.
So in the original movie, correct me if I'm wrong, the people who have to work in the afterlife are people who killed themselves.
I thought so.
Yes, that's what it was. That's exactly what it was, because you had Juno she had her throat slit. There was the what do you call it? The pageant queen, beauty queen that had her wrist slit. So that's what I thought, but maybe they're considering this as suicide. But then the cops like have bullet holes in their heads.
Yeah.
So I think they just dropped that and they're like, we need to fill this world out more.
Yeah, because I mean, I guess Beetlejuice isn't working for the government though.
Well, the
so-
dad's working for him, and he got eaten by piranhas.
Yeah. Yeah. So why is he there?
Because
Maybe he wasn't a good enough guy to go to heaven, so you have to earn points and work for 10,000 years, whatever. I don't know.
Doesn't he? Why can't he just go be a ghost like all the rest of the dead people?
I don't know. There's not a handbook for it.
But yeah, because I mean, like, I don't know. It's just weird because Willem Dafoe, he died at doing a stunt. I mean, if that's considered suicide, then wouldn't Alec Baldwin and Gina Davis be considered suicide because they died driving a car that they chose to drive?
I think you guys are putting more thought in this than anybody else has.
The guy was writing the script for 12 years.
Not this part.
I don't know. Maybe it's how he got to see them but not be seen as he was working, and he got to keep an eye on Lydia and Astrid as they were growing. Because he says that when we meet him.
Yeah, he's like, I've been popping in on you.
But I do like, we cut to the funeral, and it went too long, but having the kids choir at the funeral, which shouldn't be kids, but having the kids choir at the funeral singing the Day-O.
Oh yeah,
Day-O. I was like,
I enjoyed that.
I was like, that's fun. We're doing the callback, but it's cool because like the family has this moment that happened in their life, and they're like, that's crazy. And he probably spent the rest of his life being like, I love this song because that shit was wacky.
Yeah.
You know, like.
Mm-hmm. Remember when the shrimps came alive and grabbed our faces? That was awesome.
But then they do it again later, and it's not this song, and it's awful. When they do the actual involuntary singing scene.
But the reason it works here is exactly what you said. It wasn't, yes, to call back for us, but it's also, it means a lot to that family. This other song that you're talking about in the way into the movie goes on way too long.
I don't even remember
and is not
what song it is.
Something about, I will never have this recipe again. Let me make you a cake of man batter. I didn't pay attention.
Some fucking like folk song. It's something like Asbury Park or some shit. I've got it written down later.
Okay. I'm blacking that out. I don't. And I've seen it twice.
You are lucky.
And I was complaining about it while we were watching it. So Whitney and I watched this like almost a week ago. But like I was complaining about that scene while we were watching it. And she's like, it's not that bad. Now she's sitting here like, what? That happened? So I win.
I mean, when it started, I was like, okay, this is fine. You know, he's making people do stuff. That's fine. And then it was like 48 minutes later. I was like, it's still going.
Oh, what is
this? A foot rub from Danny
scene?
Trejo?
Yeah, during the wedding. Yeah. So we meet Father Damien, played by Bern Gorman, as we mentioned.
Bern Gorman.
Having a sad conversation with Astrid about her dead dad. And she's talking about how Lydia can't see ghosts. And it's all just the background stuff here.
I don't remember when it is, but fucking Justin Theroux's character is like, trust me, I know what it's like to lose somebody. I lost my grandpa. Oh, recently? Yeah, it was like 40 years ago. It was very tragic for me. So I get it. It's still fresh in my child's mind. It's still a very fresh wound.
Whenever I take those pills, it comes up.
He's such a douche. He's so good at playing a douche. I love it.
I was going to say, like, that speaks to him because he's so fucking shitty. And I'm still just kind of giggling every now and then. He's not a problem. And actually, I don't mind his inclusion because he at least has something to do, which is just to be schwarmy and douchey and hand out carrot sticks for Halloween. Get fucked.
Yeah.
Yeah, no. When he was
Why'd you ruin my favorite holiday?
When he was handing out vegetables to those kids, I was like, so where's the scene where they come back and egg the house?
Yeah.
Uh-huh. Especially after he told that one girl, he's like, nobody likes a fat clown. Plenty of people do. Plenty of people do.
Especially kids.
Yeah. Fat clowns are funnier.
Well, I was going with the John Wayne Gacy reference, but
oh yeah, yeah. See, they love him
because he killed kids and buried them under his house. Good follow up. I like if they have to have him. I like the way they handle Charles in the afterlife, though. Just walking around as a half bitten and half body with blood spurting out all the time.
Oh yeah,
yeah. I can dig it.
Like, and as he's talking, every time he like emphasizes something, blood just squirts out. and it's practical, which is good, which is fun.
Oh, we love that. And I think they handled it well. Like the timing of it is good. They didn't have him in too long because we don't need another plot with him. Just have him be a bumbling set of legs walking around set. That's perfect.
Yeah. We find out about Dolores' magic powers of sucking out people's souls because she sucks off this ghost dry cleaner.
Yep.
Somebody misunderstood what a succubus was. They're like, oh, I get it. Succubus.
Suck your bus.
Suck your bust.
I will suck your bust.
Suck your
I suck, you bust.
But this is where we find out I think it was kind of clear already, but we find out she's Beetlejuice's ex-wife because she's went to this dry cleaner to get her dress and then make it black.
Yep.
Why wasn't it black?
Well, she just
why
grabbed
do
a
you-
dress and then dyed it
Oh,
black.
it was just another dress. Okay, that makes sense. She also is a big fan of the Rolling Stones, so she had to paint it black.
Oh, yeah. She saw that red door. Not for long, buddy. Who keeps painting all these doors?
But Beetlejuice is telling a story about how he met Dolores. I don't know who. Oh, he's talking to Wolf, I think. I don't remember.
Oh, and then it starts being
Or
in
Bob.
Italian.
And then it goes into like Italian, and it's like this weird like animation thing. And like I read a thing that said like, oh, Tim Burton wanted to do it in Italian because it's like an homage to Mario Bava movies, which doesn't mean anything to you guys. But it's like I imagine,
Damn right.
I imagine Beetlejuice's history would have been like a Mario Bava movie, and I'm like, well, it's kind of just stupid. I really didn't appreciate it. I was like,
Yeah.
it doesn't
And you're
look
who
good.
he did that for.
Yeah,
That was my thought too, because it definitely didn't work for me. It was like maybe it worked for Derek because it's nope, swing and a
well,
miss.
Monica Bellucci, I think, is Italian, right? So he really
would-
just
I
did it.
would
He
dare
really just
say
did it
no.
for her.
I think she's Irish.
Hey, Monica Bellucci here. Oi, Bellucci, my own
Hey,
pals.
she dubbed her own part in the Italian dub of this movie.
Ooh,
You know, all 4 lines of it.
oh, it's pretty good for an Irish lady.
Yeah.
Be able to fucking speak Italian like that. Speak Italian. I'm not very good at Italian.
Do you think they dub English movies for Irish people into just like Irish?
Did they do Gaelic?
No, not the Irish language.
Oh.
Irish
Oh,
accents.
just Irish accents the whole time, otherwise I can't fucking understand what I'm saying. He asked me, he looked me right in the eyes and he said, do you want to go to the bar? The fuck does that mean? I don't know what he fucking said. He's supposed to say, do you want to go to the fucking bar?
They just have fucking Brad Pitt coming into it as his character from Snatch.
That's a movie I need to revisit. I haven't watched that in decades.
Two what? 2 youths? What the fuck are youths? 2 youths?
But like their whole thing is like they fell in love and she was looking for immortality, and her quest for immortality demanded 2 things: his life and his soul. Your soul.
I mean, I feel like it could be anybody's soul, right?
This is the second movie about taking people's souls this month.
Because
Your
she's...
soul is mine.
It's a common theme. She is a good-looking chick, like in a time that looking like this would have been unheard of.
Yeah.
You can find anybody. You just happen to find the one guy who's willing to chop you up with an axe.
So she tried to kill him, so he killed her, and now she's
I think she
back.
does. I think she gets him.
Or maybe she did, but he still
Because she
ended up
gives him
killing her.
poison, but before it all the way took in, he axed her.
Yeah, and now she's back, and she's pissed.
She's kind of clingy. Can't get away from me. I mean, honestly, look at me. I'm a 10. Well, afterlife 10. I'm above there, above 5.
In the afterlife.
There's a funny thing I
You could be
mentioned real
struggling for a
quick.
serious strife.
It doesn't really matter, but Rory is trying to connect with Astrid, and he's like, you know, would you want to talk about your dad? We could talk about emotions. But I wrote
Oh,
it down
that's when he
because
talks about the dead grandpa.
he's like, I could be that dope dad dude to you. And she's just like, bro,
No.
Bruh.
Pass.
you're delusional like my mom, and you exploit her.
Well, we do take the same pills.
I do love your mom.
I do love your mom's money.
So is this lady who comes over to sell the house, this is supposed to be the daughter of the lady who was selling the
Yes.
house in the
Yes.
first one? Okay, I thought so.
Did you look up the actress? I wonder if she's in it as the little girl.
I did not look her up. I didn't look up her name,
I
the
can.
the actress's or the
Jenny?
character's name in the first one, but in this it was Jane Butterfield, and I was like, Butterfield sounds like it was the lady who was selling the house in the first one.
Well, and Jane sounds like the daughters. I can hear like, come on, Jane. Come on, Janie. I can hear it.
I mean, it might not be her because this has been 40 years.
Oh, and she doesn't look 40.
Well, she doesn't look almost 50.
Yeah, I guess that's true. We'll get to the bottom of this.
Amy Natal, I did write it down.
Oh, okay. Rachel. No, it's not the same person. Rachel Middleman.
Middleman? Rachel Middleman.
Now, this girl's name is Amy Natal,
Yeah.
and apparently she's
Nuttail.
on she's on that British show that people like. She's there to talk about selling the house at the funeral. Rory makes a big scene of proposing to Lydia at Charles's, like, at the post-funeral party, whatever it's called.
Which fuck
Mhm.
you. By The way.
Exactly. Like, she's like, dude, what are you doing? And like, I can't.
Sorry. Post-funeral party?
Yeah.
Like you just stop being sad and rage.
It's the wake.
The reception. Wake
No,
is
the
different.
wake is
Wake has a
before.
body. Yeah.
Well, she was
Wake is
saying this-
before to make sure you're not sleeping. It's called a reception, but just after funeral party sounds awesome, and I'm gonna go to one. Like just at your grandma's funeral, like, hey, meet up at my place for the after party. Meet up at my place for the afterlife party.
I have a bucket of ecstasy. This is gonna rock.
You ever done cocaine on
and
grandma's
a bucket of
toes?
spit to swallow it
A
with.
bucket of spit, you say? That's all. I'm there for that. I'm gonna start collecting it just to get there early. Here's the problem with dead people: they don't have enough spit.
Is spit a good lube? Is it your bucket of lube essentially? All natural.
Oh, it's all kind of stuff. You can use it for anything. Catch flies with it.
Washing schmutz off of people's faces.
Get schmutz off your face. You know, I use it in the garden sometimes too.
Catch you some snails.
Yeah, that little spitfires.
But like basically she's like, I can't do this right now. And he makes a fucking scene.
You
and
can't
it's like
marry me?
first the death of Charles and then my grandfather and now us.
That grandfather's 40 years ago, man. Let it go.
Our love is a bungee our love is now bungee jumping and the cord just snapped.
Jesus.
Just be a little more dramatic, please.
I'm saying he's probably as one of my favorite characters on this show because of how much he's putting into it. He is way over the topping it, but it did.
But it's
it for
working.
me. It worked for me.
He either got the assignment
star.
or he's like, fuck it, I don't care. I'm going to do what I want because this movie might be garbage.
Exactly.
I read the scripts.
It's like people are going to see this movie either way. It's Beetlejuice too. But so of course, so then she says yes, and then Astrid jumps on her bike and rides off in a huff.
I think it's a Huffy. It might have been she might have been riding a Huffy.
She rides off on a Huffy in a huff. And then of course she is, loses control, crashes into a tree, and some adult man leans out of a tree house. This is supposed to be a teenage boy, but this dude looks like he's 30.
I'm just a kid. Also, I'm a Power Ranger. I'm
Yeah.
the red one.
Yeah, he was like supposed to be a junior or senior in high school, and I'm like, bitch, you can rent a car.
I'm going to walk for my graduation, but somebody better hand me my cane. Got the arthritis.
But he's just like hanging out in his treehouse reading Crime and Punishment as cool kids do. This is Jeremy, played by a kid named Arthur Conti, or an adult.
He
It's
reminded me
pronounced cunty.
of the actor from You.
The actor from You.
Like it was a series called You.
I feel
YOU.
like she's not finishing. Is it like you and McGregor?
He has not been in much. He was in House of the Dragon. He's in something called Anne's Sons. And then this year he's in a movie called Teenage Sex and Death at Camp Miasma.
Huh. Sounds like Derek's going to watch it.
Probably
Did
not.
you see who else was in You?
I think he felt who was in him.
Oh, Jenna Ortega.
I don't need to see who's in me.
I mean, I would like to see who's in me.
I just like to get him out of me.
That's why God invented glory holes, so you don't have to.
Damn right.
But they're doing chit chatty flirty stuff. We cut back to the house. Delia is like trying to photograph herself trying to capture the perfect primal scream. So we just cut in and we've got Catherine O'Hara just screaming bloody murder and taking a picture and then like, no, that's not it. Hold on, let me do it one more time.
What's going on in there? What is happening? Someone's getting murdered.
It's totally her though.
She's an artist through and through, guys.
It's totally Delia.
Like Rory comes running in because like she's screaming and so he thinks she needs to be comforted, so he runs in to hug her and then she like really screams and jumps back. It's very funny Catherine
It
O'Hara
is.
stuff. She's like
Mhm.
oh no, thank you.
Mhm.
Don't fucking touch me.
She still got it.
I love it. And there's been a few times where her and Lydia are talking and like Delia's reading like a magazine or whatever. And she's like, well, back when you were a bitch, She's like, before we liked each other. Also,
Yeah.
he's an asshole. Don't fucking marry him.
Oh, and Astrid had come back home at this point. She flirted with the boy a little bit and left because she goes upstairs now and finds the model town and a flyer for Beetlejuice Bioexorcist.
Look, don't say it more than that. That's it. That's plenty.
Well, and that's when Lydia comes in and she's like, is this one of Grandpa's? And she's like, no, it was I almost said Miller's. What were their names?
Maitland's?
Maitland's? That sounds right.
Maitland's?
But yeah, and then she picks up the flyer and she's like, "Hey, Mom, who's Beetlejuice?" She goes, "Don't say that name." She just goes, "Beetlejuice."
I swear to God, I will kick your ass if you say it one more time, Astrid. Get the fuck out of this room.
Is there a time limit? Like, does it reset every day, or can I just never say that word ever again? If I said it twice,
I think it's a time limit.
There's got to be there's like a buffer around. Like if you say it all in one conversation. But if you say Beetlejuice to one person and then you go over to someone else's house and you say Beetlejuice, then you go to work and you say Beetlejuice, you're probably fine.
I don't know. I mean, we've said it about 100 times now and nothing's happened.
Well, I'm here and I'm going to fuck this podcast right up.
Turns out Tim Burton makes fiction.
What? I thought this was all factions.
yeah, I actually thought there was a boy with scissors for hands, and I thought, how does he wipe?
Are you looking for a movie podcast with deep dives, interviews, and thoughtful film analysis?
We ain't got none of that. What do we got?
You want to hold the bucket?
Right, I'll hold the bucket, sit in the
I'll
cuff
just stand
chair.
there with I will never blink. I'll just be there holding the bucket.
I will
like,
never blink on her drapes, most likely. You look like a drape jizzer.
R.I.P. that sweet, sweet pussy.
It is known that Jessica Tandy had the sweetest pussy in Hollywood.
If you don't know, Google it. Don't Google Jessica Tandy's pussy, you guys. Don't do it. Don't do it. Doom Generation.
Available anywhere you find podcasts.
If you really enjoy listening to Bad Movies, Worst People, just so you know, we do have Patreon. We have 2 different tiers.
That's right. Patreon.com/worstpeople. We have a $3 tier where you get early access to Han Took Shots First, our Star Wars podcast. You get a monthly newsletter. You get archived episodes that are no longer available on the main feed. Plus, you get our monthly mental health episode.
Which we need.
And we do. And there's also a $5 tier where you get all of that content, plus you get ad-free episodes from the main feed, and you get access to Latchkey Vids, which is our recap show about forgotten or never known television shows from the 90s, like Cop Rock.
Too soon, man. It was just too early. It's a beautiful thing.
It is a beautiful thing. So check out patreon.com/worstpeople. Help support this crazy endeavor. Thank you.
Thank you.
I don't know what the point of this scene was, but it was another really good Catherine O'Hara moment because she's sitting on the patio, like relaxing, whatever. And Lydia comes out and she's just like, doing these like breathing
bear
exercises.
I thought there was some sort of bear attack. I thought a bear was going to attack me in my own home.
It's even better because she says, I thought it was a moose and it was going to attack me. Just
Sounded like a moose giving birth.
And she tells her she's worried about Beetlejuice lurking around. And then I think she does one more and she's like, oh, God, it's the moose thing again.
It really helps, though.
So Astrid goes back to Jeremy's house. He has a copy of the handbook for the recently deceased. And like, I think we said it before we were recording, but the first time she met him, I was like, that kid's dead, right?
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
Then we go back to the house and he's got the book. He's like, I don't know. I found it at like a thrift shop. And it's like, okay, well, maybe because the Maitlands were here.
I know, but when we meet the parents, like, we don't see them.
Yeah.
Uh-huh.
You just see their backs or
Dude,
a
talk
side.
about an afterlife. Me in a recliner drinking beer, watching Wheel of Fortune.
Yeah, but you got
Okay.
a sawzall on your face.
Okay, so I got a good eye for watching Wheel of Fortune. Yeah, he's got a crate of 90s records. That was another clue where it's like, you got a lot of 90s stuff. He's like, yeah, I got a thrift stores.
Yeah. Thrifts. Thrifty thrifts.
Thrift.
That's where I found this book for dead people.
Thrift, 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 thrifty, thrifty, thrift.
Thrifty, thrifty, thrifty.
I love thrift.
Snark Perkins.
But yeah, so they make plans on Halloween, which is also the day of the wedding.
Yep. In
Whoa,
2 days,
What
guys.
a coincidence.
Ooh. See that?
Two of them.
2. Hey, give me a meatball. 2 of them.
So like then Rory and Lydia are talking about the wedding, and Beetlejuice like is popping up on her phone, calling her and stuff. And so she freaks out, and he's like, "What the fuck is your problem?" So she tells him the story about Beetlejuice, and he's like, "You know what? I'm gonna help the whole situation. Beetlejuice, Beetlejuice, Beetlejuice."
Oh, no.
Whoa. Coming in hot.
So halfway point of the movie,
We are now stuck on the board.
we got Beetlejuice
Yeah.
in the real world.
Oh, well, look at that. Here I am.
But of course, he comes he gets transported into the model.
Yep.
He can't just come out as normal Beetlejuice. He's got to do some weird shit because he's Beetlejuice. What was the spill your guts bit again? 'Cause that's around here, right? You said
Yeah,
it
it's right
earlier.
here. He's gonna be like, oh, marital. He's doing marriage therapy.
Couples counseling.
Oh, that's right.
He's doing couples counseling, and he's got the little fucking Mr. Rogers cardigan kind of thing, and he's like,
All right, you're going to go ahead and have to spill your guts. Nope, feeling shy? Allow me. I'll go first.
and it's a good effect, rips his shit open and just guts pouring out. And then he impregnates Lydia.
Oh yeah.
Question mark.
My inner child will be along in a jiffy, and then like this Beetlejuice baby thing pops out of her, and it's just like running around farting.
Yeah.
It's awful.
Sliming up on the
baby
walls.
from Trainspotting.
It is. It's the baby from Trainspotting. It's crawling up the walls and climbing on the ceiling and shitting its pants.
This is less disturbing.
Is it?
Yeah.
Goo goo gaga.
She goes downstairs, Lydia does, and she's like, all right, Astrid, we're leaving. Get your shit together. And she's like, no, I have a date with a boy.
What?
Okay, I guess we'll just stay here where Beetlejuice is. Nothing could go wrong.
Yeah, I love the mom too, because she's like, I will pay a fleet, Lydia that is, I will pay for a fucking fleet of moving trucks right now if we get the fuck out of here right now.
Right now.
You can meet other boys, especially ones that aren't fully grown men.
The board up the attic.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah. And apparently, according to Winona Ryder, she said that she thinks that Beetlejuice is Lydia's like end game. Like they have to end up together.
Huh.
Oh.
So when they wrapped the movie, they gave her the little cake topper for the wedding cake.
Oh.
Creepy.
But yeah, so mom takes Astrid to Jeremy's house to drop her off for the date. He's dressed up like James Dean, I guess. His parents think it's Richie from Happy Days.
She's Mary Curry.
Yeah, and she's Marie Curie
Yeah. that's
after
what
the
it is.
radiation poisoning. And he's like, okay. She's like, okay, let's go hand out candy. And he's like, I'd rather just stay up here and make out. And I'm like, yeah, well, that's fair.
Okay.
I have a confession to make. I only got you up to my room so we can make out.
And they start floating while they're kissing. And oh my God, you're a ghost.
I thought you knew.
Big twist.
Bum, bum, bum.
And then this is where we get Jane and Jane 2, littler Jane or whatever,
Yeah.
talking to Lydia about
Dude, she's
the
talking about
house,
their
right?
kids. Well, they're talking about their kids' Halloween costumes. She's like, I let them come up with whatever they want. This year, fruit salad. And I'm going as reverse mortgage, which is just mortgage backwards on a sweater.
I thought that was kind of funny.
Yeah, it's fine.
For a real estate lady, that's humor.
But it's Lydia who's like, oh, I dropped my daughter off on Jefferson Street. She's like, whoa, don't say that. There's a house on there I couldn't sell. It ruined my whole perfect streak.
If you say Jefferson Street 3 times, that house comes back.
Oh, man. Ghost house. But that's when she learned. She's like, yeah, there was a murder there. Kid killed his parents and then fell out of the tree and broke his neck.
Yeah, because he told her that he just fell out of the treehouse
Right.
and broke his
Uh-huh.
neck. And then he's like, I found a way I can come back. And if you help me, you can see your dad again.
Also, he said my dad died at the office and my mom something stressed her out. And I was like, well, they wouldn't be in the house if they died other places.
Yeah, but Astrid
Right.
doesn't know the rules. She doesn't listen to her mom when she talks. It's like me telling you about anything.
What?
Wait,
Jack,
he
what did you
can't
just
leave.
say?
He can't leave the house? What?
Or do I only think that because of ghosts? The show.
No, it's here too, because he even says I can't go past the treehouse.
Yeah, he
Okay.
can't. He can be in the house, but he can't go further than the treehouse.
Okay.
It's a proximity thing. Which, okay, again, in Beetlejuice 1, they couldn't leave the house or else
Oh.
sandworms.
That's right.
And this guy died up in a treehouse, so he shouldn't be able to leave the treehouse.
Well, they also didn't die in their house. They died in the river.
Correct. So that's
so it's where
weird.
their energy or their souls are. Gotta get me one of those handbooks.
Maybe he spent a lot of time in the treehouse.
Oh, that was his whack shack. That treehouse, dude. After he killed somebody, he went up there and cranked it.
I like Lydia and Delia. This is where they talk about Rory going to get the carrots, like
He
return all
reads
the
War
candy.
and Peace. Sorry, he's reading War and Peace while masturbating, and he starts screaming, "I come in peace." And closes that book.
Is that what it's about?
Yeah.
I don't know.
The first half War, they adapted Saving Private Ryan from. The second half Peace, they adapted I Come in Peace from,
I've never
aka
seen
Dark Angel.
Saving Private Ryan.
Get your tissues.
Well, we own it digitally because your friend bought it one night when he was over here. He was like, "You haven't seen that? You have to watch it." And it was since they made me watch the opening scene of it. He's like, "It's great, right?" And I was like, "What the fuck is wrong with you?"
So much.
No, didn't we only rent it or some shit?
No, he bought it.
Oh, I thought he only rented it for a couple days.
But yeah, this is where they're talking about him returning the candy to get carrot sticks, and I only want to mention it again because Catherine O'Hara is like, because he loves to fun suck everything.
Suck
Yeah.
the fun out of everything.
He's an energy vampire.
He's just a bad vampire.
He's a fun vacuum.
So Astrid and Jeremy open a door to the afterlife in his bedroom. Lydia is rushing down there to save her because she found out about the murder house. She gets there just as the door closes, so now she has to go ask Beetlejuice for help.
Beetlejuice, Beetlejuice, Beetlejuice.
Sorry I chained you up. Sorry that I boarded up the attic. I was going through a rough patch. Blocked you on some of my socials. Sorry about that.
So Delia is now having her own little private ceremony for Charles. And she has these asps that she got.
She made sure they were defanged.
Yes, they have been devenomed.
She specially ordered and paid extra.
Super funny statement because Catherine O'Hara's like, I'm going to do a ritual on the grave like the pharaoh's wives used to do, and the asps represent this. And it's Jenna Ortega's like, I don't think so, man. I think the asps were like
Death.
a bane on the underworld existence and yada yada. And she's like, see, that's why I say more art, less reading.
But I guess Catherine O'Hara, it was her idea for Delia to die. And she was talking with the writers about it, and she was saying like that she should die by suicide because the ultimate thing she could do as a tribute to Charles is to join him in the afterlife. And they were both like, yeah, that's a cool idea, but it's a little weird well to go down, like having one of your main characters kill themselves in your comedy movie.
Yeah.
So then they brainstormed a more creative and bizarre way to die, and so they came up with the asps.
And
here.
It's pretty good.
This feels more Delia than suicide. Because,
Yeah.
like we said, Delia is the narcissist. Everything's about her.
Yeah.
Yeah, I don't think she would kill herself.
No. She's doing this little ceremony, and she's got the asps, and as soon as she takes them out of the basket or whatever, they just immediately both bite her neck, and she's like, oh.
Oh, bother.
Do you know who I really wanted to be there? Her little gay friend. Well, big gay friend. Otho.
I'm fairly certain that guy's dead.
Oh, well, rest in pictures, buddy.
I could be wrong. Let me find
Yeah,
out.
I
before
don't
say
know
that.
if he is. But he would have been great to be back in this. Like, sorry I ever left you and doubted you. You are a great artist. Please let me back in your life.
Yes, he passed away September 2010.
Of
2010. September 2010 of 2010. Of the 2010s.
Okay, so about 16 years ago, guys. I'm sorry.
A little late.
But yeah, so now Delia's
He
dead.
died at Astrid's death.
Lydia summons Beetlejuice. And meanwhile, Astrid is in the afterlife with Jeremy, and she signs this thing to help him come back to life.
He
and,
does say, if you do this, you can see your dad. Done
Yeah.
deal.
Yeah,
That's what she's like.
yeah, I said that before. Like, that's how he convinced her to help him.
I didn't hear you say that.
I
sorry.
know.
We didn't expect you to listen.
But like, as soon as she signs it, he's like, well, you just agreed to switch places with me. So I live, you stay in the afterlife, go fuck yourself.
This is a bit of a gotcha. Okay. But as she's getting taken away by Russian Cossacks, her dad's like, hey, I know that girl. It's my girl.
It's Astrid.
My girl.
And then Lydia's
Talking
with
about-
Beetlejuice. My girl.
Yeah, Lydia and Beetlejuice, this is all happening at the same time. They're together, and he's like, okay, well, if you marry me and get rid of my ex, I'll help you save your daughter, Chuck.
Fine, whatever.
I am coming for your daughter, Chuck.
I'm coming in your daughter, Chuck.
Wait, you were the first daughter I was coming after. Now I'm going after your daughter, Chuck.
So yeah, he like,
Beetlejuice.
because he had snuck her into the afterlife.
Yeah, they bombed through the back door.
Well,
Ha,
they,
ha,
they
ha, ha.
yeah, the little tiny hole, and then he blows a big fucking hole into the office and like leaves Bob in charge, and they're all sneaking through. All those shrunken head dudes just.
Go into the real world.
So now Willem Dafoe is back. An
and
hour
he's
later.
taking Bob.
You notice he never drinks his coffee. I think it's
He
part of like
crushes it and throws it.
they ghosts can't drink coffee. They just have it there.
They show him like when right before this happens, right before he finds out about the big breakout and whatever. They show him like practicing lines in the mirror and like crushing the coffee and throwing it. And then they show the trash can and there's like 50 crushed coffee cups. So it's just him practicing his like delivery. So when people come to him for cases, he can be like, I'll take the case. and like throw it off and do it
Okay.
just perfectly. That's how I read
All
it.
right.
Yeah, that's how
that
I read
makes
it.
sense.
It's
I was
just
like,
the
what
practicing.
torture is this? You have a coffee machine and I can't have any?
Yeah. Yeah.
Awful.
You get 0 coffee, sir.
Pissed. Well, I'd be dead, so.
From the D to the A to the M to the N to the A to
I'd
the
still
T
be-
to the ION.
I'd still be lack of sleep in hell.
Mm.
At least there you don't feel it.
I bet I would. It's hell.
You will be able to sleep, but you won't be able to wake up from your dreams.
That sounds great.
You know, if I was in hell, I wouldn't be able to sleep because it's hot.
Yeah, that's true.
I mean, do you sleep when you're dead?
I don't know. You're dead.
You did.
So Willem Dafoe gets together a dead cop squad.
The Ghoul Squad.
Delia wakes up in the death waiting room, and it's so. Did she see it in the first movie, or she just know? Because she wakes up and she's like, "Oh fuck!" I'm like, this can't be right.
Did she go into the?
I don't think she did. But she just wakes up and she's like, "No, wait, this isn't right. I'm not supposed to be here." I guess there's a half a surfer next to her, so
Yeah.
Or she's just heard it from all these other ghosts that she sees. Maybe she's read the
no,
handbook.
Delia, not Lydia.
Delia. Not
Oh,
Lydia,
Delia.
yeah.
Oh no, Delia never went in.
But so Delia wakes up there and she's in this big line and she's like getting pissed about having to wait in line in death, and she's like, "I have global entry. Does that count down here?"
I know.
Get
I love
me
it.
your manager.
She knows she died. That's why she's just like, fuck this.
Oh,
No,
okay.
this is not okay.
I should be in heaven.
So yeah, we go over to Astrid, who got dragged away. She has a seat on the Soul Train, which of course
Is an actual soul train.
I really hated this.
Yeah, me too. Unless they would have had it like, because when you see the Soul Train, it's everyone like, people on the world, Lord, a love train. Like it's doing the whole thing and everyone's
Soul
dancing
Train,
disco and
yay.
yada, yada, yada. It should be like when the train leaves, everyone's all, oh, I'm so sick of dancing. Like it's their hell. They're just having a good time dancing for eternity.
Yeah.
Well, but this
They are the
isn't
first
hell,
black people in the
guys.
movie, so maybe they're just excited to be a black person in a Tim Burton movie.
Yeah.
That's true.
But also, it's not
It is
hell.
exciting.
No, it's not hell. It's just the afterlife.
It's purgatory.
I can't think off the top of my head, but the only black people in any Tim Burton movies I can think of are the ones who played apes in Planet of the Apes, so not great.
Michael Clark Duncan.
Yeah.
And also, he's disowned that movie, I think. Not Michael Clark Duncan, Tim Burton.
He should.
Yep. Oh, bro, what a fucking tough thing to say. It's me saving the world, bunch of fucking damn dirty apes.
I just, not for the first time, but for the first time in ages, I just watched the first Planet of the Apes movie the other night, the original. This is such a good fucking movie. Like, you forget, because it's just one of those ones where it's like, it's in culture. Everybody knows. It would have been, you know how insane it would have been to see that movie and not know the twist?
Yeah, because I see the twist in parodies ever since I'm a little kid. You maniacs.
Yeah.
You blew it up. You maniacs. Like, that's just part of every parody zeitgeist. So that twist. It's very much like Vader's dad, or Vader being Luke's dad. I think I had that information built into me.
Yeah. It was like when I watched the first Friday the 13th with Zoe, and she didn't know that it was Jason's mom. She kept being like, "Where's Jason?" I was like, "I'm so excited for you."
We're not comparing Anakin Skywalker to Jason's mom here, buddy.
No, but
They
that's
both killed about the same amount of people.
They both did like killing kids. I will give you that.
And they both
They
hated
both
sand.
they both hate sand and younglings.
Go ahead.
I'm gonna go kill some yinglings.
they do. I don't think I've ever seen.
Sorry, hold on. How many Inglings? Order 66.
And not just the bottles either. The drafts, the cans.
All right, go ahead. Continue.
Like I don't think I've ever seen the original
Planet of the Apes.
Planet of the Apes. And I know the end of it, that they're in their world, not
Yeah.
another universe. And same with Friday the 13th, the first one. It was spoiled for me before I watched it. So
It's those big like zeitgeist movies where it's like
Yeah.
everybody knows the thing. It's been parodied. It's been talked about.
There's gonna be kids growing up right now that know that Bruce Willis was already dead the whole time.
exactly, that was also ruined for me.
That was not for me.
That's just sad that was ruined for you because you saw that
Yeah.
probably more closely to when it came out
Correct.
than the 70 years ago that Planet of the Apes came
Yeah.
out.
Correct.
That's somebody being a dick.
1,000%. That's what it was. Like, and that's why I was just like, well, that's when I stopped watching movies because people are assholes.
No, that's when you quit listening to people.
Have you met me?
Why didn't you hear why didn't you just hear what I said? It could have been a spoiler. I'm not listening.
I mean that is when I stopped listening to people, yeah. But No, I can't not meet people though.
You just don't listen to them.
What?
Exactly.
Yeah.
So Lydia comes and saves Astrid from the train. The cops corner them there. Dad follows them down there. It's a whole thing. They end up going through the emergency exit to the Sandworm Desert.
Oh no.
They're getting chased by the sandworm, which in this case is stop motion, so it's still really cool.
Yeah, no, I was happy to see this.
90% sure that the last sandworm, the one in the church, is CG because it didn't look as good.
Mm-hmm.
But
that makes sense though, because he's doing the stop motion with everything's fake.
Yeah,
the desert's fake, the background's fake. Now you have to do that with people and a church and a physical place.
Well, RoboCop
tangible.
did it.
Yeah, RoboCop definitely did it. RoboCop also had a set of legs walking around at the end of the movie. Just the bottom half looking for its afterlife.
So they're getting chased by
a lot less children.
They're getting chased by the sandworm. Dad reaches in and saves them. Big family reunion. And now they need to get Astrid's life back.
He's got all these tiny piranhas just eating him.
And every now and then he'll say something. He's like, I've been checking in on you. And they're all...
I was just
exactly that.
Apparently my mouth isn't wet enough. Let me fix that.
We're going to leave that alone.
So Willem Dafoe, meanwhile, is questioning Bob about Beetlejuice. And Bob, I don't, maybe I just wasn't paying enough attention. Is he done up like Beetlejuice the whole time?
No. When his ex-wife reinvents herself, Beetlejuice has Bob dress up like him to be a distraction. So Bob will always stand in front of Beetlejuice, and that way Beetlejuice can sneak away.
Okay.
He even says that. He's like,
So you're going to stand in front of me when she comes to suck your soul. That's what I make my getaway.
Yep.
I like the shrunken head effect.
Yeah, it still looks good. Delia is like still dealing with being in denial about being dead, and she calls Beetlejuice for help to find Charles, and then also the VIP lounge.
Mm-hmm.
And he's like, sure, after you help me find my runaway bride. And I'm like, did she run away? Because we didn't mention it. They split up. He was like,
yeah,
you go that way, I'll go this way. And now he's like,
yeah, you go to this.
Bride.
Where are you gonna go?
First, I gotta go to the men's room.
You're a ghost. Also, you're disgusting. Just piss yourself.
Yeah. If you're dead, do you defecate or?
You don't eat.
Right? Like you shouldn't have to use the facilities.
Well, he does eat bugs. He does enjoy eating bugs.
I got a Zagnut.
So Dolores goes in there when Willem Dafoe leaves. That's Monica Bellucci, if you guys don't remember, because she's back in this movie now.
Oh, she's here.
Yeah. And she's questioning Bob, and he won't answer because his mouth is sewn shut.
Correct.
So she sucks out his soul.
Oh, wait. He is also we skipped over the part where Willem Dafoe fucking tries to interrogate him and he won't talk.
Yeah. Here's what's going to happen. You're going to start waving your little shriveled up lips and you're going to tell me where Beetlejuice is. Or else I'm going to... And then threatens him with something.
And he's like...
He's got his lips sewn together.
It's like trying to understand Kenny. What are you going to do?
His
Open
lips
the
are
fucking
sealed.
mouth.
You can't.
Cut them strings. Why can't you?
Because then all the sawdust comes out.
Okay.
Or whatever they're stuffed with. I don't know.
Okay. Let's try.
Probably not sawdust. I mean, she takes the bindings right off. She sucks them right off.
I thought of sawdust because I thought about this bizarre adaptation of Alice in Wonderland that I saw that was from some insane European country. I don't remember which one. It was like, I don't know, one of those European countries.
Was it a pornography?
No, but the little girl finds the rabbit, the white rabbit, but he's like a stuffed rabbit in her basement. And then she sees him come to life and like he pulls like the nails out of his feet and his paws and starts running away. And then the whole movie, his stuffing is just coming out and he has to keep eating it so that he doesn't die.
My God, that sounds German.
It does sound German.
Something, I would say it was probably Swedish. It's insane though. It's a good movie. But anyway.
It's Norwegian.
So we see Jeremy and he gets his passport stamped right before Beetlejuice.
Don't stamp
Everybody
it.
shows up, yeah.
Except
Guess who stamped it?
it's Beetlejuice that stamps it. And he even says, I think it's Dostoevsky that says, and the stamp just says like, you're fuck or shit out of luck.
Yeah, shit out of luck.
Because we do almost get a fuck in this movie.
Do we not get a fuck? Because I wrote
We
fuck.
don't.
I don't know if it was a week ago. Because
They
yeah,
bleep it.
I wrote down him saying, "Oh, they bleep it." So he does say it though. but like
Yeah.
it's bleeped out because he says, "Yeah, it's Dostoevsky. That guy said you're out of luck, fucker."
The one I'm thinking of later, it's later, it's in a church. And I think it's when we see the fucking CG sandworm and he goes, "Oh, fuck." But it goes beep.
Oh, so like a comedic.
Yeah, I don't know. I wrote it down here. Whether it's
He can
happened or
bleep
not, I don't know.
himself. I mean,
Yeah.
it's very your favorite movie, Scott Pilgrim.
She's not doing that voluntarily. That was the MPAA. But yeah, a trap door to hell opens. Jeremy gets sucked right out of this movie.
Bye.
So now Astrid is fine or something. Her and Lydia go back to the real world, and oh no, we're late for the wedding. So they go running over there.
You're still doing this with everything that's happened. And I
Exactly,
love
like-
Lydia's like, I mean, if I don't do it now, I'm never gonna do it. You don't have to do it. I mean, he loves me. Isn't that like enough? I
No.
guess.
No, it is not.
I mean, it would be a tough thing to explain this power or curse, however you look at it, to somebody. I think I could fix her.
Bet you could.
I could live with somebody that sees ghosts.
First thing he fixes is that fucking haircut. I hate it.
Oh, God, no. I'm going to get a matching one.
Ugh, I can't stand it. I hated it in the original, and I hate it now.
All right, hear me out.
She's
I
not
give
your
her
type.
Javier Bardem's mullet. And is it Perdita Durango?
Yeah.
Step
With-
up.
With
Yes.
them Betty Page bangs.
Yeah, that's a step up. From this,
Yeah.
like, I pasted these little triangles onto my forehead with my hair.
I think it's supposed to be a spider capturing her brow.
Yeah, something like that.
Yeah,
It's supposed to be creepy. That's all.
yeah.
I just love that she has the same hair from 40 fucking years ago.
Well, she never grew as a character. So she gets there, but then here's Beetlejuice, and he's there for his wedding, and Delia has shown up, and she's like, "You agreed to marry him again?"
Oh, and Lydia gets put back in her dress that she was in the first movie.
Yeah.
I like Justin Theroux's character invited all the influencers. He's like, no one with under 5 million followers.
Who the fuck are these people?
I may have told a teeny bit, I leaked a little bit about us getting married. So I got the influenzas here.
But like Beetlejuice gives Justin Theroux a truth serum, which in classic Beetlejuice cartoon fashion is a fucking syringe that's like the size of, I don't know,
I
a
can't.
5-year-old. And
I have a 3-foot bong that looks a lot like this.
like we've established a long time ago, I measure things in the size of children.
That's right.
Usually only when it's a dangerous thing or has to do with baby. You could squeeze a 5-year-old out of this syringe.
Exactly. And he injects the whole thing into him, and he just goes off immediately like, I never believed in ghosts. I just wanted to get married for money. I went to and my wife never died. I went to the dead spouse group to find weak women, and I met you.
And I hit the
You're
loud
a fucking
jackpot
Yeah, you're a jackpot, dude.
for codependency.
Also, I cut holes in all the pockets of my pants so I can touch my penis when I walk.
And Beetlejuice gives her a big cartoon boxing
Also,
glove
sometimes when I sneeze, I come.
that she
Yeah.
launches him across the room with. This big cartoon glove.
Yeah.
I've thought about your mother naked more than once in this conversation.
And then isn't this
In this conversation.
is this when Dolores shows back up?
Yeah, so Monica Bellucci's back, and she's like, "We need some privacy here." So she sucks the souls out of all of these fucking influencer people.
Beetlejuice makes them look at their
Into their screen.
cameras.
Oh, that's what it is. I was like, I wrote down they got their souls sucked, so I
yeah,
assumed it was
they
her.
get sucked into their cell phones.
I just watched this morning, and I'm already misremembering, but I think Willem Dafoe and the Ghoul Squad come in before she does.
Yeah,
Oh, okay.
And then that's when Beetlejuice like freeze, and everyone just freezes. Like he has more ghost powers than anybody except maybe her. Well, I guess hers is just sucking. And man, does she suck.
I bet mine's better.
but yeah, they all get sucked into their phones. It's not just their souls; they get sucked fully into their
Completely.
phones. That's right.
Yeah.
Now you are the Instagrams.
Oh.
So now we do another involuntary.
That's how we got AI.
Now we do another involuntary musical number. Remember, it was so fun in the first one. So we have Richard Harris's MacArthur Park, apparently, is what this song is.
And everybody starts singing it, right?
Yeah.
It starts okay because the actors and actresses are doing a good job of like they're singing it perfectly, but their faces are like, what am I doing? Why am I dancing like this? It's two things that suck about it. It's the song choice is way worse than Tally Me Banana, and it goes on for entirely too long.
They paid for the song, so they're doing the whole song.
Pay for a different
The
song.
movie's
Yeah.
only an hour 45 minutes with credits. He's like, we got to get this runtime up like a couple more minutes.
Is it really only that short?
Yeah,
Wow.
I know.
Wow. I would have put money. It was the same exact as Indecent Proposal.
But this is where Willem Dafoe shows up. I only have because I have it in my notes here because he comes in with the dead cops. He's like, Mr. Juice, which I find very
Mr.
funny.
Juice.
So, hey, Mr. Juice was my father.
You violated code 699, and then it's the freeze thing. But Mr. Juice.
Oh yeah, when he says violation, he does say the whole code, doesn't he?
No, he starts and gets frozen.
Either get Willem Dafoe out of this movie or give him something to do, like more.
I mean, he's trying.
Yeah, that's he is.
Like, make the movie Willem Dafoe chasing Beetlejuice because he brought Lydia into the afterlife.
Yeah.
There you
we
go.
don't need like
there
his
you
dead
go.
boy is gone already. That had
Uh-huh.
that was like nothing other than to get Astrid into the afterlife,
Yeah.
which they
Get
could
rid of the
have just
succubus.
done. Get rid of Monica Bellucci.
I
you
understand
don't
having
even
the
need-
boy because then that shows that Astrid could see dead people.
Yeah, or we could just
You
have
don't
her
really
be
need
able to
that.
see dead people from the beginning.
Yeah.
Well, that wouldn't have the mother-daughter angsty fuck you.
They can still hate each other. She's like, I see dead people, but I can't see Dad because you told him not to come here or something. She could blame her mom still.
You could make it a passing joke. You can have it that her powers manifest. Just make it a passing joke where like she's like, hey, look at that guy with a spear in his neck or something.
Because it's
And
on
like, oh, you
Halloween,
see him
right?
too?
Like, oh, that kid's got an axe in his face. What kid? You know?
Cool costume. What costume?
It's like E.T. now. We got a Yoda running around.
Canon.
I put it in my notebook.
But yeah, so they're all frozen. Dolores shows up. She's like, your soul is mine, Beetlejuice.
Flawless victory.
He's
Toasty.
he's telling Monica Bellucci like, you need someone who really sees you for who you are, like this guy, for instance. And he pulls over Rory and rips off his shirt, and he's got this "I Heart Dolores" shirt on.
She kind of looks at him like, huh,
She
he
goes,
is hunky.
well, maybe. And
like that
then-
wasn't scripted. She was just like, that Justin Thoreau is wearing the shit out of that shirt.
And then we get a sandworm.
Things painted on.
Yeah, Astrid
Because
draws
Jenna
a door.
Ortega's been reading the fucking book.
Yeah,
Oh, that's right.
So she now has an understanding, and it'll come to something at the end.
she's been reading the book in between, never sitting down.
it
She's
does,
been reading
you
the
know,
book in between her fucking vocal solo.
Yeah, I was gonna say it does show her like reading through when Defoe says you violated
Yeah.
Order 66,
Yeah,
and
Order 60.
when all that stuff's going on, she grabs. I guess she just went to the appendix and was
Correct.
like sandworms or magic doors.
well, yeah,
Like because she draws a magic door. Sandworm comes in, eats Dolores and Rory.
bye.
After Beetlejuice does a Spanish matador.
Yeah, and Willem Dafoe is unfrozen. He's telling him again, like, you violated code 699, whatever. And then Beetlejuice is like, the contract is null and void because we're married now or something.
No, I want to say Jenna stops the wedding because
Oh, Jenna's the one who stops it and says the contract is
Correct.
null and void. Yeah, okay.
Because she's a smarty pants.
you violated this. So guess what? Bye.
Oh, it's because, yeah, she says that because Willem Dafoe's still frozen. Because then she says Beetlejuice, 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 and he explodes. I guess if you
Yep.
say it when he's already summoned, it overdoes him.
When his job
He
is
bursts
done.
out from within himself.
Yeah.
I mean, like, he's not gone, right?
No, he can be back for Beetlejuice, Beetlejuice, Beetlejuice in 25 more years.
Yeah.
Oh.
Kill me now, God.
Well, it needs to be sooner than that because
We'll have Tim Burton's son, Shim Burton, direct it. Shmee Burton.
Shmee. What about Shmee?
it's me.
Lightning has just struck my brain.
It must sound painful. It sounds painful.
He explodes. The cops unfreeze. Defoe is like, well, Delia, you got to go with me. And they're like, what the fuck? What are they talking about? You got to, and she shows him the thing. She's like, yeah, I fell for a scam. I expect you to go get a refund. And don't worry, you're not going to get rid of us. Charles and I will haunt you until you beg us to leave.
Can we just not do that part?
How
Can
about
we
this,
skip
Mom?
past the haunting?
How
and
about
just
you
leave?
do it, and he stays over there?
He goes
Yeah.
I plan on having kids. I don't need him around.
He was already watching me shower when he was alive.
And now we think the movie's over, but nope.
No,
we go to Italy or something.
It's the fucking Dracula's castle in Transylvania. Because Jenna Ortega was talking about my mom wasn't the traveler, my dad was. We were going to go to London Tower, Transylvania Dracula Hotel, whatever.
Yeah.
And we're going to see all these super haunted places. So now it's the daughter-mother movie they wanted from the beginning.
Correct.
Yeah, so
I didn't want this shit.
she meets Dracula boy and they get married and she has a Beetlejuice baby, which is unfortunate for her.
And then Lydia wakes up.
But yeah, that's a nightmare. She wakes up with Beetlejuice
Whoa, I just had the weirdest dream.
and then wakes up
Lydia
again. And then we have Delia and Charles reuniting on the Soul Train, and we have a disco version of that MacArthur Park song that we just listened to the entire thing of. And that's the end of the movie.
Yay! Not because I watched it, because it's over.
1 star.
Okay, so we'll do recommendations. We'll start with wife because she already started.
I did start. I like to go early. 1 star. I watched it by myself. The patrons who read the newsletter would know when I watched it. So it was a few months ago. I just needed something stupid and goofy. And I was just like, fuck it. Let's watch this. The first time I watched it, it was fine. The second time, not so much.
Jack?
Yeah, if you're a Beetle boy or a Juice head, you're gonna have to watch it. Like you're just going to, because it does have the Tim Burton set dressing and all that we've talked about. Take a gummy, have a few drinks and just kind of turn your brain off. But I would not have rewatched this if we weren't doing it on the podcast.
I think I did have a gummy the first time I watched it.
And that's fine. There are enjoyable parts. And again, if you like this movie, who fucking cares what we say? I just think it's not good enough for it to be a Beetlejuice movie, and it's not bad enough for us to enjoy.
Correct.
So it's just too middle of the road. So I don't recommend it. I do recommend getting high, just in general.
Definitely agree with that. I will say that I did love Catherine O'Hara's part. Like she was probably the best of this whole movie.
Yeah.
Michael Keaton. He was great as Beetlejuice. We just get 17 minutes of him.
Need more.
That's what I was gonna say. Is like you said 1 star. I'm like I gave it 2 stars, but I don't recommend it. 2 stars because Catherine O'Hara and Michael Keaton and practical effects.
There. Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
But like
And Bob.
I'm
And Bob.
so over. I've been over the Tim Burton thing for a long time because, like Jack said, he kind of just has his one motif that he goes to, and like it worked for a while, but it's like after a while you're like, no, I saw that. Try something different.
Yeah. Did he do those Alice in Wonderland movies with
Yeah.
Johnny
Yeah.
Depp?
Of
Oh, what am I
course.
saying? Had Johnny Depp in it.
Was there was only one, wasn't
2.
there? Was there 2?
2,
Good
yeah.
God. Are you sure it wasn't Charlie and the Chocolate Factory and the other one?
I'm sure it's 2 because there's Alice in Wonderland and then like Through the Looking Glass or some shit where or Alice comes back or some shit.
How did I forget that it was him? It's got Johnny Depp and Helena Bonham Carter.
Yeah.
Duh.
Yeah, I mean, because like we've talked about it before. We all love Pee-wee's Big Adventure.
Yeah.
Fuck
You
yeah.
know, you got Edward Scissorhands. We got Beetlejuice. You got
Batman.
Batman Returns, and Ed Wood. And
Tim Burton presents
Fish?
Nightmare
Big
Before
Fish.
Christmas.
Oh, Big Fish.
Nightmare Before Christmas, which it wasn't Tim Burton, but it was very much his aesthetic.
But it's his motif.
Yeah, and like that
He
stuff.
still was part of Nightmare Before Christmas.
I think he just produced it. He didn't write or direct it. It's just called Tim Burton's Nightmare Before Christmas. It's kind
Yeah.
of like Quentin Tarantino presents this new movie from the RZA.
Okay.
I shouldn't be talking.
He might have had a
this
little
shit to
bit more
anybody,
involvement,
but he just didn't grow as an artist.
yeah,
He stayed right there when we talked about the 2 people he loves in every movie, but it's more than that. Like you look at a movie and it's Tim Burton, and that used to be a good thing, and then it got tired.
yeah. I mean, Planet of the Apes was the beginning of the end. Big Fish was after that, but he went back to doing his thing, and it was different. It had the
Real Big Fish has a real big story. That movie has a story. It's not just like, look at this weird twisted door frame.
Yeah, that's what I was gonna say. It has the Tim Burton aesthetic to a point, but it's not the over the top that everybody. And maybe it didn't get well received. I don't know a lot about it at the time. Like I watched it a lot. I liked it, but it's not over the top his aesthetic. It's like it's a traveling circus thing and all this. So there's some of his stuff going on, but it's not like over the top Tim Burton. It's Tim Burton telling kind of a fairy tale. And then he just went right back to doing Tim Burton stuff, but then made it all CG because you had Charlie and the Chocolate Factory and the Alice in Wonderland, apparently 2 of them, and Dark Shadows and all that stuff. So I can't recommend this.
It made a little bit of money. $70 million budget, 66 in the U.S. and 123 worldwide. So
Okay.
yeah, it made some.
But yeah, I can't recommend this. So, but I can recommend Catherine O'Hara.
Yes.
Yes.
Watch Schitt's Creek. Watch Best in Show.
Oh my
Watch the original
goodness.
Beetlejuice.
The only reason we ended up doing this movie because we wanted to talk about Catherine O'Hara, and I was like looking through her movies. I'm like, none of these are bad.
Right.
Like except like there was a movie Argyle, which we didn't see, but I've not heard any good things about. But I couldn't find out how much she was really in it, and I didn't want to watch it and then have to watch another bad one.
You watch it and she's in 5 minutes. You're like, well, fuck.
Exactly. So I was like, well, I know she's at least a secondary main character in this. Like she's not in it as much as Jenna Ortega or Winona Ryder, but she is the impetus of the story because her husband died.
And I wouldn't let you guys watch any of the Home Alones out of Christmas season. That'd be sacrilegious.
Correct. And also,
I'm gonna watch Home Alone after we get off of this. But then all the Christopher Guest movies, that would just be us being like, and then that was funny, and then that was funny, and then that was funny. So, but yeah, that's the end of Rest in Pictures Month.
We miss you people. What do we got going next month, Big Daddy?
Well, next month is a big one.
guys.
Next month is the month of action.
Month of action.
This will be our second year participating in the month of action. It's a crossover between a bunch of different podcasts and content creator types. This year is even bigger than last year. I think there's 21 or 22 shows or creators involved. Most of them are podcasts, but there's a couple people who are artists and other various things. On all of our show notes for all those episodes coming up, we'll have links to all those guys. It's all about promoting everybody together. So we're gonna have a bunch of different action movies.
We're trying to start a podcast cult,
basically.
Yes.
And we decided to do something a little bit different. We're gonna rebrand ourselves for the month of action.
It's America's 250th birthday, man. We got to go big.
Gotta go big.
We're gonna be action movies. Worse people.
Action.
We're still worse.
Yeah, we didn't get any better, but the movies did, because the first one we'll be talking about is Independence Day.
Ooh, welcome to Earth.
Independence Day is available on Netflix, Disney Plus, Hulu, AMC Plus. Rent it, buy it. It's Independence
Disney
Day.
Plus.
I'm sure we
huh?
own it.
I think it was
Crazy.
I think it was a 20th Century Fox joint. So
Okay.
we do own it. I just recently bought it because it was on Amazon's 3 for 33 4K sale. So
Nice.
I was like, might as well pick it up.
Done.
But yeah, so you can buy the 4K out there. You can rent it. You can buy it. You can do whatever you want because it's Independence Day. You've probably seen it. We'll be talking about that one with our good friend and musical provider for Han Took Shots First and for the Patreon,
Magilla Gorilla.
Magilla Gorilla, also known as Bleep.
I was going to say, you should just say also known as insert bleep here.
I think his wife does that.
And then over on Patreon, patreon.com/worstpeople. This month we talked about Blue Velvet with our friend Zip.
Yeah, we did.
That's on Hoopla, Canopy, Tubi, Apple Fandango, Google, all the things that sound like candy you could eat. And at the $5 level, we talked about Space Rangers.
We had a twofer on that episode, guys.
Yeah, so we had Carrie Hiroyuki Tagawa and Wings Hauser. And that's available on YouTube and Fubo if you spend money on that. So go to patreon.com/worstpeople to get all that stuff for the low price of $3 to $5 or more. And I've been trying to cross promote the shows. I always forget on either one. We don't have an episode of Han Took Shots First coming out this week, but we are in the middle of talking about Ahsoka. We've already covered episodes 1 and 2, and then the next episode coming up obviously would be 3, Time to Fly.
That's how numbers work.
And your girl
Time
Whitney
to fly, Bobby.
Your girl Whitney is on those episodes.
Oh, yeah, we got a guest.
We're talking about Ahsoka. We're back in timeline order here. Jumping over to talk about cartoons yet or anything like we did with Maul Shadow Lord, which is also available out there.
Yeah.
So go check that out too, guys. It's right here on the same feed. So if you subscribe, you can already get notified about it.
Yep.
Did you thank Evasion yet?
I was about to get there.
I was also about to get there. I wrote it down this time.
Threesome. We all finished at the same time, relatively.
Thank you to Evasion, our good friend Patch and his band for providing our opening and closing music. That's it for this month of Rest in Pictures, folks. Dead People Month, as it's better known.
It's not better known.
I've been Derek.
I'm Whitney.
I'm Jack.
Coming for your daughter, Chuck.
First of all, fuck you. Second of all, I forgot. Third of all, I'm gonna kill that guy. And fourth, I need a ride.